Hello, and welcome to the virtual Job Shadow Program orientation. My name is Lillian, and I am the Job Shadow Program Ambassador at the Student Engagement and Career Development, and your host for this short video. First off, congratulations! We want to thank you for your participation in this program and ask that you fully commit to the experience. This is a chance for career exploration and development, so make the most of it. We have a great number of hosts from a variety of different industries, so the more dedication you put into preparing for the interview, the more you will get out of it. To get started, some of you may be wondering, what is an informational interview? The one thing you need to remember is that it is not a job interview. Instead, we ask that you take this chance to gain insight into what you're truly interested in. Don't be afraid to ask the deeper questions to better understand if this industry is right for you. This is also the opportunity to see what kind of work resonates with you. What kind of communities do you want to work in, and who are the people that you might be working with? One of the biggest advantages of this program is networking. Networking has been proven to be one of the best ways to get an internship or a job. Studies have estimated that around 80% of jobs are not actually posted online, as most people prefer to hire through the quote-unquote hidden job market with recommendations. So keep an open mind throughout the process, and who knows, new doors might open. An important part of any interview is curiosity. With such a diversity of hosts, we encourage you to ask questions to get insight into their success and failures, how they got where they are, and what's important to them. Knowing that they are speaking with a curious student may prompt them into being curious about you. So be prepared to talk about your past experiences and your career goals. This program is also a resource for students like you to work on professional communication. Keep in mind that in a good informational interview, the professional you speak with gets a lot out of the conversation too. Quite a few of them are alumni of the university, so if they are, you can absolutely use that as a conversational starting point. On the host side, informational interviews allow them to talk about their life and work and engage with someone who will value their expertise. If this still seems a bit intimidating, here are some tips. First tip, do your homework. Before your interview, make sure to research the host, company organization, and industry. Look up things like a company's mission statement or even stalk your host on LinkedIn. Being prepared for an interview gives off a great first impression. Make sure to prepare some general and specific questions to get a better grasp of the host and their role. We will be going over some potential questions later, and we have also included a worksheet in the orientation packet if you're struggling to come up with something. Second, reaching out to your host. After you have completed everything for this orientation session and successfully signed up for a virtual interview through Handshake, we will give you your host contact information. Once you have this, please email the host ASAP so you can start cultivating the relationship. As this program is fully online, please make sure to confirm the date and time as the time zones may differ. Please include your resume. We ask that you please CC or BCC us at jobshadow@email.arizona.edu. The email on this slide is also included in your orientation packet, but please don't copy it word for word. The host may also be curious about you, so putting specifics about what you're interested in or what you like to talk about would give them time to prepare. Third, finally, be technologically prepared. If you are not already aware, your Arizona NetID comes with a Zoom account. If the host is okay with you sending them a link, here are the steps to create a Zoom room. First, have the Zoom app downloaded on your desktop. You can then use your Arizona email and credentials to sign into your account. Set up a new meeting and either copy the URL or use the email setup to invite the host. In some circumstances, hosts may have their own video chat program. Before any online interview, please make sure that you check your Wi-Fi connection, camera, and audio. Your camera should be on a flat surface and your background clear of any mess. If you have the option, choose a location with a plain wall behind you so your host is not distracted. Finally, make sure that you have notified others you are living with so that you will not be interrupted during the interview. Now that you are prepared, let's go over some tips for the interview day. Be on time. Even if this is all online, being on time is another component to a good first impression. Be professional. Remember, you are representing the University of Arizona. Please make sure to wear a full business casual outfit in case you need to get up at any point in time. Have a notepad or journal and make sure to write down any questions or insight you have. And please do not use your cell phone. Leave it out of reach and on silent so that you are not distracted. At the end, grab their contact info and feel free to ask if they have any other recommendations for you to talk to. If you are still having trouble, we have compiled a short list of questions if anyone is having problems coming up with some. You can pause the video here if you would like to write them down. After the interview, make sure to send a personal thank you email and again, CC or BCC us on the email. This is good etiquette and completes the full professional experience. Connect with your host on LinkedIn. We know that some industries don't always use this, but it is never too late to add more people to your network. After all interviews for this summer session are completed, we will be sending out an evaluation form. We enjoy getting your feedback so we can continue improving the program for later sessions. Keep in touch with your host. If you really strike it off with a host, you can keep them updated on your accomplishments, which may be helpful for your future career. Final steps. Send a new email to jobshadow@email.arizona.edu with 3 questions you are interested in asking your host. After you send us those, we will then change your status in Handshake, which will allow you to apply to all of the virtual job shadows posted. It is on a first-come, first-served basis when it comes to interview times, and we ask that you limit your applications to 3 opportunities or less. Once you have signed up, we will give you the contact information for your host. And again, please don't hesitate to contact us at any time with any questions, comments, or concerns that you may have. And good luck on your interview!